Well, it's Pistol P, Mr. Loa, Smokeylonjas in the house. We're coming through YouTube straight into your house. Bringing out the gossip and the news, and we're loud. So sit back, pop a cold one. The P Street Podcast is on now.
Yo, welcome to the Peach Street Podcast. Man, ya casi me traga la verga. This is Smokeylonjas.
And Mr. Loa here, guys. What's going on?
What's going on? Thank you for being patient with us. Also, you can see Peach to Pete couldn't make it. I think he had something with the water leaking, so he had to take care of some stuff.
Definitely, man. So, ¿qué hay de nuevo?
Well, first of all, we're going to start with the band. Congratulations, they make it a state. And as we're doing this video, they were performing around 9:15 a.m. So far, I haven't seen any updates. If they made it to the finals, if they got accepted to the finals, I have no idea yet. I mean, eventually we'll find out later today.
Yeah,
or maybe here in a minute once we start getting on Facebook, and we'll see how far they made it. But I know I saw some couple of videos from Mari Baeza.
Yeah,
Baez or
Noel
Baeza.
Markets too.
And they're the one they posted it.
And Noel too. I saw Noel posted it because he's over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
So
it looked good.
Yes.
Randy Dominguez too. I think he showed it on his Facebook, and I saw the performance, and they look tight, man.
It goes to shout outs to all the bands, all
everybody
the bands, everybody out there, the drum majors, everybody, even the parents who are out there supporting, moving the equipment. And trust me, because I had to volunteer for my daughter in New Braunfels.
Oh, okay.
So, but my volunteer was not moving stuff. My volunteer is more like passing the waters to these kids, because as they're coming into the door, they got to have their mouth like moist and everything. Yes, and they drink a water. So we're passing water. Me and my wife were passing waters. And that was our job, because they give you like assignment, like, oh, you want to be like, when the physical part will be like, moving the instruments. Like I said, they have a timer.
Okay.
They have like 5 minutes to get there and get ready, and then 2 minutes to get out.
Oh, wow. So it's like, vámonos.
Yeah. So as soon as it's over, vámonos, they got to move. Like 2-3 minutes, they got to get out, because the next performance comes in at within 5 minutes too. So if they don't get out, of course, I don't know. I guess I don't know. I'm assuming it costs them points.
I'm pretty sure if they're not on time.
So yeah, that's how really bands works for the parent side. I mean, the scoring, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know where they're watching. I don't know. They're making sure that nobody trips, falls. I'm assuming one of those big.
Yeah, I think we're talking about the last video how they look at Peter, kind of broke it down on what they look like look at when they're doing all that. But I hope you guys bring that championship home, man. That'd be awesome to get an update like that. But good luck to everybody. Like I said, what else you got, man? What else we talking about? Hey, what's up? What's going on with the shootings, bro?
Oh man,
that's back.
Here comes again the shooting. I mean, it was calm for a while.
Every year, dude.
It was calm for a while until barely now, this whole shooting. So we're going to go with the chisme of the shooting in Maine, okay? So I was keeping up from the beginning, how everything started, what happened, and I usually don't. My wife will tell you, if you ever see her here, come down here in Pecos or anywhere you see her, she will tell you, I'm more about the Detroit lines. I'm following the Detroit lines. It's really rarely that I'm following a shooting or what's going on in war. It's really rarely that I follow that. I'm more like
stressed doing that.
I don't want to worry, so I just worry about more like working Detroit Lions, how they're doing and stuff like that. Like the kids, they're attending, activities out there, right? Keeping them busy and keep them away from the social media, what's going on in other worlds, right? And yeah, people had told me like, man, that's messed up. Like your kids are living a good life, but over there's kids dying, right?
Yeah.
And it's true. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is true. But this whole shooting started from, I think I got a message from either Lando, who sent a message saying, hey, people die, people were getting shot and killed at a bowling and at the bar. So I started like, man, you know what? Let me start doing this whole investigation. Who's this guy? How did they start it? What happened? So I've been keeping up day by day to the time they found him dead. After they found him dead, I said, okay, oh well, I don't need to worry about it. It's over. But Loa will continue after I finish off because he knows the part after happened what happened when he found him dead. So as I'm following this guy, they found a letter in the car. I guess in that letter it was his. I guess he was saying his goodbye to his son, right? So it's like a suicide letter. Went to try to look for his wife, his ex-wife. I mean, and I guess he was pointed out and saying, like, "Hey, she's over here at the bowling." Goes in there. His motive was to go kill her, right? Not to kill everybody. But I guess people try to stop him, and he starts shooting at them, right? So, oh well, I mean, he already
Also,
started. He
so
already
he went
started.
in there to go for his
Go
girlfriend,
go for his ex girlfriend.
ex girlfriend. Damn.
Yes. So so even in the news they said that hey, his motive was not to go shoot everyone. His motive was to go find his ex girlfriend and kill him.
Damn.
And so whatever is behind that story, I don't know if she cheated on him. I don't know. I have no idea. There's always got to be a motive why he went after her.
That's
But
crazy.
he got pointed that she was there at the bowling alley. I guess she went in there, started shooting people, started killing people. Right? They didn't find her. Then he gets back on the vehicle. He gets pointed that no, she was never there. That she was at the bar. So she goes to the bar and starts shooting people at the bar. The ex-wife was never either place, but
Wow.
after he became on the run, right? He was on the run. They were looking for him. They couldn't find him, and this guy plotted the whole thing to the point where how to start, where he was gonna, what woods he was gonna run to, and to the point where he's gonna get to his jet skis. From the jet skis, he's gonna flee to his boat, and the boat, I don't know where, to the
Damn.
back. I guess back to the woods, and that's where they found him dead.
Wow. Yeah, man. So on Twitter they were talking about that like they showed that they arrested somebody, but they don't know if it was him or not. And then later on, they found that guy in the woods dead. I don't know, conspiracy theories on Twitter, man. You know, people say a lot of stuff. But I know there was I don't know if you heard, man. There was another guy that they found outside of like a theme park too. That was trying to do something like that, but that guy didn't follow through, and he ended up taking himself out before he can even do it.
Like
Like he was outside a theme park. I forgot what state it was because they were talking about it on Twitter. Like, hey, there was supposed to be another one, but they found that guy outside in the parking lot in his car. He took himself out before he committed that. I guess like somebody put on there like, man, he was fighting the devil and he beat the devil. Like in other words, he didn't get off and hurt nobody. He just decided to take himself out. But they found him with like vests and all these weapons in his car too.
what?
Yeah, man. So like I guess the guy
I
decided
mean,
like change a heart or something.
so you're saying that the all them killings never happened then?
No, 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 no. It did happen. The one where they checked that guy down, they couldn't find him. That happened. But they saying there was a report that another one was going to happen because somebody reported they found a body in the parking lot outside of like a theme park. But the guy that found the guy, he had everything like guns
Oh,
in his car.
ready to do
Yeah,
another
but I guess he
mass
was
shooting.
like he had a second like
Thoughts.
yeah. So he changed his mind and he just said, you know what, I'm just gonna take myself out. Like he didn't want to hurt nobody. He just said it, but he was at the parking lot. And I was like,
Wow.
wow, man, that's crazy. Somebody's like, well, he did the right thing. I'm like, man, I know,
So
but still.
the one that did the massacre Maine. What is it that you read that so they found him dead in the
Yeah,
woods?
they found him in the woods with, I guess he took himself out as well.
Okay. Well, I guess that's what it was on that letter that he had said it was, he was going to take himself out in the.
So you
Now I don't
did,
know, not in the woods, right? But it was a letter that he wrote to his son, I guess,
oh, that's the
saying,
letter they found?
yes, that's the letter they had found after the massacre when he parked in the parking lot. They found that letter. They
Wow.
went look for him in the woods, but then I guess when they ran to the woods, I guess that letter, I guess it was plotted where it says this is where I'm gonna go. But he went to the woods. He gets on the jet skis. I don't know how far he goes. Gets on another boat that he has, and then gets back on the woods. I guess
Hmm. Like a
he knew they were gonna. He
the
knew
area, they're
because
going to search the
remember, you got to
area.
remember this. He was a ex-military.
Oh, yeah?
He was an ex-military, so he was on the army reserve. Uh, so he was in the army for I don't know how many years, but then he still was enrolled in the army
Reserve.
reserve. So he had like basically he's trained. He knew the woods. He probably walked it so much, and he plotted everything. He knew, like, to the point where social media were making him look like 007. Like, man, they can't find this
Oh yeah, I
guy.
remember somebody said that. You said it
Yeah, yeah,
right. They were
yeah.
calling him
They
that.
Yeah, they're
Double O
like
Seven because
double
they
seven
couldn't
because
get
they
him.
couldn't get him,
That's crazy,
because they're
bro.
already saying, man, the jet ski's not even here. We're looking at the wrong area. And then they went somewhere. They were assuming that he probably traveled this so many miles, got in the boat, and then from the boat he went somewhere else, and then he got back in the woods.
Wow.
While the cops were looking for him way out there,
He's
he
on the
was
opposite
somewhere. He
side.
was on the opposite side, and
Wow.
that's what I'm assuming, that they probably followed tracks. They got there,
Yeah.
they found him dead.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. That somebody like can mislead everybody like that. It was just
Yeah,
one guy too.
one guy.
That's crazy. And I don't know, man. It's crazy nowadays, bro, that people are losing their mind like that, man. Like, I guess they're carrying so much weight in their head, bro. Like, they just flipping out like that, man. That's crazy. I mean, you would never hear this back in the day. All of a sudden, it's all over the news every other month.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man. How this has become like a norm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, man, who would ever thought that things like that would be normal now? Like, oh yeah, we hear about it every other month or like 3 or 4 times a year now. Like, what? Before you would hear once every 10 years.
And it's crazy because that population was like the size of Carlsbad, 20,000, thirty
Oh, for real?
thousand.
So it's a small.
Yeah,
I mean, not small, but I mean
in mid-size,
average.
yeah, average size.
Man, I don't know, man. That's not the solution, man. If you feel like things like that going on in your life, man, get help, man. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
I know it's hard,
especially
man, and
when it
only know
comes
you know,
to,
but
man, that the thing is like
it's not the solution.
how what goes through your head, like why would make you look, why would make you
I
say,
think
hey,
you know,
you know
man.
what, if I can't have it, you can't have it.
But I don't
Why
think I don't.
why
Well, like I said, we don't know the story behind it, right? But I think mentally, man, emotions, man. Nowadays, everybody's emotions are all out of whack, man. Think about that. Everything that's going on in the world, and then you have your own personal problems. You're like, man, this world's going to crap anyway. So screw it, like. But nah, man, it's just people need to get help. You know, there's a lot of people that are depressed out there that they don't even look like they're depressed. They're
yeah.
always smiling. Remember, like I watched a video, man, where they were showing a guy right at a like a game, like a football game, a soccer game, and this guy's sitting there, man, and he looks depressed, bro. Like, he's like you, and he like with his cap, his gear, and he's just there, and he's just like rubbing his face, and then everybody's like, oh, and he's kind of like you can see in his face, like he's numb. And the guy next to him, there's a seat next to him empty. He comes, sits down, and he's like, oh, you see that? Like, like just, he's
Yeah,
all into the
yeah,
game,
he's
right?
into
And then towards the end, he's like, this is what depression looks like. And you're thinking it's the guy that's all numb, but it was the guy next to him who was all excited. He's the
it.
one that actually was depressed, and he took
You know
himself
what?
out,
Talking about that, so I'll tell you a little story. When it comes to Christmas,
right?
and I think I had told you, but a lot of people don't know it. Like, I grew up, not rich, wealthy either. I grew up poor, right?
So,
And when I had Christmas back when I was young, when I was a kid, I remember I hardly would get presents, right?
right,
So I never liked Christmas.
right,
So when it came to Christmas to do it with my kids, I would do the same thing. Oh, here's your Christmas present to my kids, right?
right,
But in my head, I wasn't enjoying it.
right.
I wasn't enjoying Christmas. For me, it was
Because you
like,
don't know what the feeling is
yes, I
of
wasn't
receiving.
enjoying it, but I was showing like, yes, I'm excited, I'm happy.
So they,
Hey, Miko, you got that. Hey,
right,
Mika, you got that, and you got a tablet. Oh,
right.
wow, like, right. But in reality, I was like, man, I can't wait Christmas to be over.
Yeah, like, cause you're like, it's kind of depressing, bro, because it reminds you of the bad days. 'Cause when
Yeah,
you grow up knowing that you missed out, like you see your kids and it makes you happy because they're happy, right? But you don't get to feel what they feel, like, cause you didn't feel that when you were growing up, so you kind of like numb that out. So
yeah,
now you see your kids and you're happy for them, but you don't feel that happiness or joy they feel because they're like, I'm getting something,
yeah, yeah,
right? You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I
And
understand where you're coming from, man. Like, yeah, back in the day, man, it was a lot different than now. Now, obviously, like there's a lot cooler stuff now that we could ever dream of when we were little kids. Back in the day, all we had was canicas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Trompo and
canicas. I remember it was like marbles.
yeah,
The tazos. Remember the
yeah,
tazos?
tazos, bro.
Tazos would come like that. You hit it, and then you get the big fat tazos. And
Yeah,
the
the big guy you
bigger.
want to
They
flip
bam,
out
flip
of
out of them at the same time.
And now like PS5,
Yeah.
they could literally go into another dimension, bro, with those glasses. You know,
Yeah, that's
that's
crazy.
crazy,
It's the
dude.
what's it called, VR or something like
Yeah,
that?
that VR shit, man. It's crazy.
Man, and I see those videos how parents like fall, you know,
They flip out.
and then I'm thinking like, man, I don't want to look at those because I think it's gonna mess with my
Did you ever see the one of
my.
the grandma, dude? The
Yes, I
zombies,
see.
and she's just screaming, ah, yeah,
Yeah, no, man, and then they have one in San Antonio. They have a big one, like a big one, like literally a big one in a room, right?
wow,
Like a huge, probably the size of the field house in Pecos, right?
yeah.
But it's open and it's all green screen, everything, and then
Oh,
you the cord moves with you, right? So you can be running, shoot, and then
wow.
everything. Yes,
But like it feels real.
yes, feels real. And
Wow.
then you just shooting around, and you actually can run and everything because it's
So the
far.
screen moves with
It's
you.
yes,
So
yes.
if you're running down the
You
street,
can
the
move.
street's
You
moving.
can move. Yes, you can even
Oh, wow,
run
that's
and
pretty
everything.
cool.
Yes. And then I guess it will alert you, like if you're gonna hit the wall, it will tell you like you're about to hit the wall, and so you can like turn around and
Go the other
because it's
way.
a big room.
Right,
It's not nothing like at home where and then boom they hit himself with
right.
the
Break the TV, throwing a
TV and
punch.
yeah stuff like that. No, no, this is like a big room and they have that. And that's something I like. Man, that'd be nice, but I think I'll still be scared to
Yeah.
fall and trip.
Oh yeah, because especially like you ever see the one where there's a guy like on the what's it, the Empire State Building,
Yes,
and
yes.
he's there, and then you see the daughter kind of try to push him. He's like, no, don't do that, don't do it, because he literally thinks he's going over. Like, and I'm like, man, I've never done it, man, but my daughter tells me there's one in Odessa where you can actually pay to get in one and try it.
Yeah.
And but she's scared, bro. And I was like, man, I don't know. I've seen videos where people literally feel like they're up there. So I'm scared of heights, bro. Like, I mean, I could probably like tough it out, but then I don't know.
No, no.
Uh,
Now I can say I'm scared of height. When I was young, no. Now when I get up planes, because I haven't sit in the window so long,
yeah.
I always sit in the middle on the edge.
So you looking out for it's gonna fall out the window.
Well, back then I loved to sit in the window because I like to see the view, right? But
Yeah.
now I don't. I just sit in the middle and I can sleep, bro. I will sleep.
Oh,
Like I
okay.
can fall asleep for real.
So
I would just put music and I will fall
fade
asleep.
away and it's
And then I'll look at my wife and she's like
looking out the window the whole
looking out
time.
the window the whole time.
Hey, have you
like-
ever tried looking at the window when you pass a lot of clouds, bro? You can't even open your eyes.
Okay,
so
so I
bright.
did it one time. Okay, so I started doing that when my mom passed. I flew. I couldn't drive
Yeah.
because my mom had just barely passed. So I flew from Midland to New
Brownsville?
Braunfels,
Okay.
and I had to like I would look at the window and I look at the clouds and just talking like to my mom
Bye.
because I felt like, hey,
She's
I'm
right
I'm
there.
closer to heaven.
Right.
I'm up here. I'll be able to talk to you.
Yeah.
And even more, right? And then no, but you just see the clouds, and I'm thinking, oh, I hope she flies out there. Let's see if I can see her, right?
Right.
But no, it was just like, but I was just
It
like,
felt heavily though when you
yes,
look at it,
oh
right?
yes, and
Yeah.
then I landed and I felt good.
Yeah.
And then I already knew I was gonna fly back. I think that's the day you picked me up.
Oh yeah, I remember
I
when
think
picked you up.
you picked me up.
That's
So
right.
yeah, I flew
That's
back
right.
and the same thing. I was flying and again talking to my mom,
That's cool, man.
and then that's it.
Yeah, I've only like rode one time on the window, man, and that was when we went to Vegas. And like after that, no, I sit in the middle. But like,
What about when you go to Monterrey and stuff like
but
that?
I had no, cause my hands. I was like, I'm gonna sit by the window. Like, all right, I don't care. I just want to stay closer to the middle, bro. Cause I do what you do. I just put music on and just close my eyes. And yeah, I'll like when I feel the plane land, I just open my eyes. Okay, we're
Now,
here.
off topic, right? Off topic. When you go to Monterrey, you flew. Do they have like service like the way they have it here? Do they come with there and then
Yeah.
they're bringing drinks, que
Yeah.
tomar and
They
stuff like
want
that?
you can get like Coke, beer, chips, sandwich, everything.
Damn, sandwich?
Yeah, everything.
You can get sandwich?
Yeah.
Oh my god! And not over here. They give you.
Yeah,
They give
well,
you.
it's like a sandwich. You can buy anything, dude. Like, and the only thing is though, they don't take cash. All they do is they take credit cards. You know, but yeah, man, it's pretty cool, man. The only thing is like they break. last minute, man. I feel like they break when they're landing and slowing down.
Yeah.
They do it like last minute, bro. Like it feels like they're never gonna break. You're like,
Yeah.
hey man, like I gonna run
Yeah.
out of ¿cómo se dice? Like the runway. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, man. But other than that, it's pretty cool, man. I like it. I've got like four times, three times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's pretty
Well,
cool.
before we're running out of time, because we got like 10
Oh
minutes,
yeah,
so
yeah,
let's go with a Tyson Fury
yeah,
and Nagua fight.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now that one, let me tell you this. This happened. I was watching the fight. I got to see a lot of the boxing about that fear that what's it called, Nagua had got robbed and everything. So for me, my point, he did win because he was just playing the boxing game, man. Just the points. He was just trying to get points. He knew he wasn't going to be able to knock out
Right.
Nagua, right?
Yeah.
He knew that. So
I feel like they're saying that he they cheated him out, man. But I don't know, man. Boxing. I wish Peter would have been here because he would have broke it down a lot better than we did. But I just feel like he got cheated out. I feel like he dropped him. That would have counted more. Like I said, I don't know how they point it.
so I know a little bit, okay? So every round is different, right? So there's no knockout within the round. It's 10-9, 10-9, 10-9.
Okay.
So it'll be like 10. Whoever they think they did the most damage on that round, he'll get a 10. The other one will get a 9.
I know there was
like that, right? But if you knock him down,
right.
it's 10-8. So whoever got the knockdown gets the automatically 10, and the down, whoever got knocked down that time,
Right.
it gets a 8. So that was Fury. So in reality, overall, yes, he had more punches. Fury has more punches in him, where he was able to win the rounds.
Well, the Joe Rogan said that one of the officials, man, he gave a statement on his podcast saying that one of the officials had it 96-93. And he's like that official is like should be looked into because he's like there's no damn way, you know what I'm saying? Like that. I guess I don't know. I guess he wasn't. He didn't think that they did it right. I think somebody got cheated out. I don't know if they wanted him to be like the champion still or they want to run it again.
Yeah,
Well, because he said that he didn't prepare to him like he would. Like he gave him a little bit more prepared, but like people were saying like, nah, man, he didn't take it seriously. Yeah, I guess now he's like, I mean, his face was messed up, man.
Yeah, it was.
It was messed up.
I mean, you got to think about it. Maybe every punch that he did land on Fury,
right,
there were power punches,
right.
So I see why his face was more messed up. But to say that Fury landed on Nagua as well, but I don't think they were power punches. I think they were just point punches.
Yeah,
man.
point punches.
It was just enough to boom, get him a point.
Yeah,
that's what it was. So he was playing the game smart. That's the way I see it.
So talk about that guy that called him out, man.
So Wilderly, a lot of boxers were mad because it was so crazy that they just gave Nagua
the straight
shot to the championship without going through Anthony Joshua, without going through Ruiz, without going to Wilderly. It was like a disrespecting to all the other boxers just because he was a MMA UFC champion, and right, and it was just like they saw it like unfair, right? But everybody knows why. It's money.
It's a money fight.
It's a money fight. Everybody knows why they made this fight happen, because it was money. Now, Woodley does want to fight Nakua, right? Nakua. I don't know if I said it right, but he does want to fight him to see
if it's really up,
what's up, because he really called a boxer. I mean, he wants to box him. Go ahead, let's do it in Vegas this time. And he wants to talk about money. Let's do it in Vegas. So if you think about it, these two are two powerful guys.
Yeah.
They love knockouts. So if that really happened, I think that'd
be a good fight.
I think that would be a better fight than Fury.
Yeah.
Because Fury is just fighting for points.
Right. This guy really wants to see what he's got. Test that power.
They test that power. Power versus power.
That'd be a good fight. That'd be like Mike Tyson and Holyfield again. Holyfield. That was a powerful fight, just back and forth till one of them lost it, man.
Yeah. So imagine having those two powerful up there, man.
Yeah.
So I'm telling
That'd be
you,
pretty cool.
that would be an
That'd be a wild
awesome.
fight.
Now that would be a good fight to
Damn
watch
right.
because somebody's gonna get knocked out.
Exactly. Bro. I think yes, we'll see a knockout
somebody,
for sure.
somebody will get knocked out, and I'm talking
I don't
about.
think it'll go 12 rounds either.
Yeah, I think they're gonna try to catch somebody slipping.
Yeah,
there you go.
So they're gonna sleep somebody.
Yeah,
yeah, man. But
slipping.
What else you got, man? That it? Was that it? I think that was it, guys. To be honest, I think we What else did you want to say?
Well,
but you got to contact that vibing cowboy, man.
Yeah, Wilson. Also, I think Joey wanted to join us as well. So we'll be trying to figure it out how to bring them in here. Right. When can they be available? And hopefully we can all three be available. If not, like I said, like sometimes I got to go back home with my family. Peter sometimes has work out of town, and usually Lo is the main guy who's here who can make it happen.
Yeah.
So, but for that being said,
oh yeah,
there's a we're talking about a quote before we end this because we only got like 4 minutes left. But before we end this, we're talking about this inspirational, I guess.
But to leave you
message, and we were saying, man, there's this guy who gets interviewed by a stranger. I guess it's a stranger, right? And he goes up to him and he told him, "Hey, man, if I give you $10 million right now," I said, $10 million, will you take it? Yes or no? It was just a yes or no question, right? The guy who's trying to do the podcast, I guess he's doing a podcast in the street, and then he says, "Yes, I'll take the $10 million. Okay. But I'm going to tell you, once you take that $10 million,
there's a catch to it.
There's a catch to it, right? The catch is that you only get to live till tomorrow.
That's it. You
won't wake up. You won't wake up tomorrow.
You still take it?
Will you still take it? Say, nah, exactly.
Exactly.
So wake up every day with a smile. Be happy, because every day that you wake up, it's worth $1 million. Even though, we all work. And always wake up with a smile. Don't worry about it. No worries. Have a great day at work. Have a great day with your life, with your kids. Enjoy them, because it's worth more than $1 million.
Live every day like it's your last day here on earth, man. How you want to be remembered?
Yeah.
Make it count.
Make it count.
Make it count, man.
So,
with that being said, guys, leave you guys with another one, man. And subscribe, like, and share. And follow us on our other pages on Instagram,
Facebook,
and our private one,
and YouTube
group.
And like I said, keep subscribing. We're gonna try to get more inspirational quotes at the end before we finish. Every time we're gonna have 4 minutes left, we're gonna try to get you an inspirational quote.
For sure.
You might have a bad day, you might have a good day, you might want to hear something positive, to lift you up.
Yeah, definitely, man.
So, God bless you guys.
Definitely.
Go Lions.
Go Steelers, even though we're losing.
Yeah. It's okay. And there you go.
Setting out.
Bye-bye. Smokeylonjas.
Mr. Loa.
Peace.
Later, guys. This episode of the P Street Podcast was brought to you by Blitz Services, LLC. Reach out to Ralph and Richard Lujan for all your electrical needs.